Yo, 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 it's D.Arthur in the building. Speaking to you guys today about no Fap and manifestation coincidences. Why you'll start having more coincidences when you go on retention, as opposed to when you've relapsed recently. You're gonna go. The thing is, well, like when you go on retention, you go for a exuberant amount of days. You go for 90 days. You go for 60. You actually, let's say you even like conservative and say like 2 weeks. When you go on retention for 2 weeks, you're going to one, build up testosterone, two, build up energy, obviously, and three, you're going to build up present energy, present masculine energy. And this holds dividends in the spiritual realm, because the bottom line is, for any manifestation to occur, any prayers to be answered, you have to come from the perspective of it's being worked on without you worrying about it, And this is what you're spiritually metaphorically doing when you go on retention. When you give a thought to something, and then you go about your normal day, you don't worry about if it's coming or not. You just go like your normal day. You do your normal thing. You do your most authentic thing. What tends to happen is the thing that you were thinking about previously seems to manifest into your reality, seems to come into your reality at a later date. And this is how you're creating your life experience. You go on retention, you give a thought to something, you might speak some words, you maybe hold a virtual image in your mind for some time, maybe a minute or two or something like that. And then slowly but surely, the thing that you were thinking about slowly comes into your reality. This has happened to me multiple times, where I was just sitting at my desk working on something. I was thinking about a specific person, and then lo and behold, that person is walking right behind me. This has happened multiple times. This is crazy. Your thought energy, think of it as invisible entities, if you want to call it, invisible entities ministering on your mind, and then rearranging the world, rearranging / the universe to give you exactly what you imagined in your mind. This is how you can think of it. Invisible entities, if you want to call it, the spiritual realm. The spiritual realm acting on the minds of men, giving them what they thought about. This is it. And this just happens at a more rapid rate when you go on semen retention, because you have extra energy and you have less resistance. This is the bottom thing. When you relapse consistently, you have weak energy. You're in a lower vibration, so the things that you think about, you're just gonna have more doubt in your mind, and doubt is the number one reason why things don't come. If you have full expectation, if you have full expectation, something happens where you're not even worrying about it, then it's pretty much bound to happen. The reason why things don't happen as quickly, or things don't happen in a very easy way, is because people have resistance and people have doubts. Many doubts. The reason why they don't happen is because of the doubts that they start to put in their mind. They start believing their doubts. They start believing their anxiety. They start believing it. And this is why it never comes, because you're putting in resistance. But the thing is, since you're feeling more at ease when you go on retention, you're allowing the things to happen in your life. Never give any doubt to anything. Doubt does not exist in the spiritual realm. It can't be. In terms of the laws of the universe, the world can only give to you what you think about. It only gives you the subject of what you're thinking about. Even if you're thinking about, for example, ketchup, you're thinking about how you don't want ketchup what tends to happen is the subject, which is ketchup, still is what you're going to get because it's the subject. There's no nots, buts, or negative things. That's not how it works. It only works when you give the subject of something that you're talking about. So you have to rephrase how you speak about things. You have to. It's only the metaphysical laws, the world, whatever you want. The spiritual realm only understands the commands. So you say, "I don't want to be sick." More often than not, you're still putting the word sick into the world, into an energetic field, and now you're projecting sickness out. Watch what you say. See, the thing is, like I said, since you have extra energy, you have plenty of energy, and you're using that energy to focus on other things. The things that you start thinking about later come back into your reality. And this is, like I said, this is how you're recycling your life experiences. So if you want something different, you're gonna have to start thinking and talking about something different. This is just the bottom line. Be intentional about what you speak about. Be intentional about it. Give no doubt. Doubt is the reason why you don't get to where you want to be. And there's going to be synchronicities. You might even notice that you might start matching with somebody. You might start matching with somebody in your reality, all on a by coincidence, where maybe you have a job and you go to a job and one day you're all wearing the exact same things. All of these these are not coincidences, they're synchronicities. What this means on a metaphysical plane is you're at the right place at the right time. Everything that is happening is supposed to be happening. You're on the right path. This is what it means metaphysically. It just means that like I said, everything that was supposed to happen is happening for your highest good. You have less resistance, and you keep doing this, you're gonna be pretty shocked about how much synchronicities, how much things just seem to fall into place. It's the universal order suggesting to you that your life is on the right track because of these synchronicities. Synchronicities are good. Synchronicities is a sign from the Most High that you're on the right path. So keep watching out for synchronicities because they will come. I promise you they'll come. Maybe you've been thinking about an ex-lover. You've been trying to do that. You've been thinking about a job offer. You've been trying to do that. You've been thinking about other things. These things will start just magically appearing in your life because you're on retention. You're giving off good, youthful, vibrant energy. The Most High is picking up on this. That universal energies are picking up on this, and now they have no choice but to give you exactly what you're demonstrating, what you're portraying, what you want. And this is what happens. This is what tends to happen. So anybody who says something can't happen, they're living in two different realities. Like I said before, there's two different mindsets that you can operate from in your day-to-day life. It's called the competitive mindset and the creative mindset. The creative mindset it doesn't matter what the circumstances look like on the physical reality. It doesn't matter how likely something is in physical reality. It doesn't take any of that into account. All it takes into account is the mental images that you keep playing in your mind. And once you give these mental images more of a habitual thought process, they're going to seep into your subconscious mind. And then your subconscious mind, whatever it believes, has no choice but to give you what you're habitually thinking about. 95% of your reality is based on your subconscious mind. And the only way you can have these beliefs into your subconscious mind is by repetition. So you keep repeating mentally, feeling good that you are getting what you want. You throw out the window, you forget about it, and then sooner or later all these things magnetically appear in your life. And this is how you can, quote unquote, manifest. You're not manifesting anything. You're allowing things that are already intended to come to physically be shown. They were already there, that now you can just physically see them. This is it. You can literally intentionally direct your life into a very successful one at that, if you do this correctly. If you do this correctly. And retention just makes this a lot easier. When you relapse, you're just giving off weak resistant energy, weak doubtful energy. And like I said, if you keep giving off doubtful and weak energy, you're not going to get the things that you want. You're going to get the opposite of the things that you want, because you're giving off resistance. You can only please the Most High when you have faith. And when you go on retention, you're actually giving off faith. You're actually giving off indirectly faith, because you're doing what you're supposed to do, and now you're not worrying about if it's going to come or not, because you have strong grounded foundation of energy, if that makes sense. So go on retention and keep attracting the better things in life. You have a mental picture of you being in a fulfilling relationship. Picture in your mind exactly how that looks like. Do a imagination session for 30 seconds. Really picture how that looks, how that feels. Once you do that and you really know exactly how it's going to look like and feel like, just go about your normal day. Go about your normal day. Do this maybe on a consistent basis for a bit. Take the action, knowing that what you're visualizing is coming to fruition, knowing deep down that whatever you're visualizing is coming to fruition, whatever your intention is coming to fruition, and you're going to get it eventually. The reason why people don't get it is because they have too many doubts. Too many questions come up and they believe the doubts and they don't get it. Live your life from the creative mind instead of the competitive mind, and you will win 100% of the time. You can take it for what it is. And with that being said, I'm going to end it here. I wish I could prolong this video, but I have to do other things. Also, if you want to track an ex back, there's an track your ex back guide down in the description below that you can watch a small video about. It's an ebook and some other courses that you can really take to scientifically get an ex back, if that's what you want. With that being said, make sure you like the video, please. Make sure you comment, please. Make sure you subscribe, please. And we'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.